Hi guys, it's Annie. Welcome back to BloomTV. Today I am going to do a review which is going to be non-spoiler by the way, so if you haven't read this book then that's fine. You can still carry on watching this for one of my most anticipated books of 2014, which is Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins, the last book in a kind of companion trilogy, of which the first was Anna and the French Kiss and the second was Lola and the Boy Next Door. And this came out in August, so my review is slightly late, and I did read this very soon after the release date. I think I got it like 3 days after the release date, and I read it the day I got it, or like a couple of days because I was really busy on the day I got it, but I got it on like... Anyway, I finished it very quickly, as I did with all of Stephanie Perkins' books, and this was definitely up there with Anna for me. I know a lot of people didn't, not a lot of people, but quite a few people didn't like this one in comparison to Anna and Lola, and for me, I really, really loved it. I think Anna is always going to be up there, and Lola I loved, but I didn't love as much, but I did still love it, and that Isla and Anna are definitely my two favourites, and I think it's because of the Paris setting. That's what really makes them special. I know Isla is in all set in Paris like Anna is, but it still has a majority of that kind of Paris background, and I really just love reading about books set in Paris, and the Parisian references just make my heart happy. But yeah, Isla I gave 5 out of 5 stars, as I think I gave the other two books as well. Definitely Anna anyway. And I really liked Isla as a character. I thought she was really great and kind of refreshing. She doesn't really know what she wants to do with her life. And by the end of the book, that isn't really wholly resolved, although it is partly. And I think Isla does go through some quite good character development. Not as much maybe as Anna or Isla does, not Anna or Lola does, but she definitely does still go through some. And I also really like Josh as a character. He was definitely my favourite male out of the 3 books, just because he was an artist, and that's what I do. I do art, so I do art. So that was kind of like, that really drew me to him, and I really liked him as a character, and I like their relationship. And something that's not really a spoiler is that they get together quite early through the book, and I really like that. Like, you kind of see more about their relationship dynamic, like as a couple, and I really appreciated how like Stephanie Perkins explored those issues that couples face, like teenage couples face, and like the kind of twist in the middle is heartbreaking. It's not really a twist. The occurrence that happens is really heart-wrenching, but it does allow really good character development. And I also really like the ending, and there's something that, if you've read this, which I'm sure a lot of you have, so I don't really know why I'm doing this review, but if you haven't, read it, and if you haven't read the trilogy, read it. But the ending of this is just so good. Like, oh, that happens to other characters. Like, one thing I didn't like as much about it was that in Lola and Anna, well, not really, in Lola you see a lot of Anna and Etienne, and I feel like we really didn't get to see the characters from Lola or Anna in this that much. You only really got to see them in the last 50 pages, and I would really, really have liked to seen them more throughout the book, kind of like spread out. And I do understand why that didn't happen, but I would have still liked it if that had happened, but it didn't. That was probably my main problem with this, just because I love Anna and Lola so much. They're just really great characters that I would have liked to have seen a bit more of. But I still really, really enjoyed this book, and I would really recommend Stephanie Perkins if you want a really cute romance to read that's just going to make you so much happier. I find Stephanie Perkins books really mood enhancing. So yes, my overall review for this book is 5 out of 5 stars. I really love it, and I really recommend Stephanie Perkins if you haven't picked her up already. And yes, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!